Welcome to Melbourne Australia. My name is Clyde Salumu Sharady. We'll be talking about business within the African communities. There is increasingly more Africans, a greater number of Africans that are getting involved in businesses. And tonight we have a guest in the studio who are going to talk to us about this topic. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you, Clyde, for having me in your show. My name is Kennedy Weldermariam. I'm running a small business accounting firm in Footscray by the name of Kennedy CPA Practice Proprietary Limited. We have been in the business for the last 2 years, and it's very much we are doing tax, accounting, and lending, home lending, and general mortgage.
So, how's the business going?
The business is good. You have to work hard.
Yes.
It's a struggle, but the fruit is, I could see, it's good.
All right. Tell us about the Footscray area. We see nowadays there is a lot more Africans in Footscray generally, but there are also a lot more small businesses being run by Africans. Tell us a bit more about that.
Yeah, well, the Footscray area is usually it's just we call it only the capital city of the African community for as a CBD for business. And there are two types of business. One is dominantly is the traditional way of business.
Mm-hmm.
We have the type of food we have, what we have in Africa. We brought it here. We serve the community. We introduce ourselves to the community, to the wider society of Australia.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a lot of shops dealing with African goods and services, and some of also like the mainstream businesses in Australia, like money transfer, accounting firms, and others.
Yes.
And from time to time, it's impressive and vibrant African community, and the number is getting bigger, and the business is also bigger and bigger. A lot of business people coming to the small business, and the interesting thing is a lot of from the mainstream community of Australia, they try to come up and to see what we are doing, and they try to come up to see our food, to taste our food, to enjoy the shopping, the experience dealing with the African community. That's more interesting.
Okay. And what's the general health of these businesses? Are they doing well?
Yeah, there are two things. Most of them they don't have enough capital when they start. They lack entrepreneurship. They lack capital. They lack also experience. And being an emerging community, the system doesn't help much. And the regulatory process, to know the system, it takes a while. And when we start a business, usually we need something where I am, where I want to go. Like we call it a business plan. We have to write a small thing what we want to do. But what happens is most of the time the failure comes. We have the ambition to do something, but we don't know how to reach there. And we didn't advise the technical people how we could go there and how we could deal things better. And the shortest way, and with saving money, and with small efforts. If we start prepare very well, it makes the road
Much easier to
much
travel.
easier. It is
Okay, so there's a problem of lack of capital, lack of knowledge, and business acumen and networking, all that sort of thing. As an accountant, you get to see a lot of businesses in your everyday operations. What sort of advice would you be able to give to Africans out there who are starting small businesses, who are already in small businesses that may need more information?
Yeah, from time to time, the people they recognize the importance of the technical people. Before nowadays, most of them they come and they visit us before they start business. That's the most important thing. We can help more before the damage happen. Once you start business, once you have the contract, once you have the business set up, the objective of the business is not, it has to make money. It doesn't make profit. And what is my advice is before you start a business, you have to have the technical know-how or take the advice of others who have the technical knowledge how to do that business. Ambition doesn't take you anywhere. You have to have the necessary tools to achieve your goal.
Okay. Well, I guess that's very good advice, because a lot of times we see people really wanting to go into business and having that ambition and entrepreneurial spirit, which is good in a sense, but then you need more than that to be able to succeed in business, don't you?
Yeah. What happened is, what takes more the business is the success story.
Yes.
Always, if somebody starts, we are vibrant community, we are new emerging, we are now immigrant society, and if the story at the beginning is failure, it doesn't look good for us, and other people, the young generation, is not going to follow us. If our story is, we change it to success, even the ambition is good, to do the business is good, to do your own business, a small business is very important, but we have to have a proper planning so that the next generation can have a small ride.
That's good. Well, that actually brings us to what we're trying to do here. We're trying to have a business section where we will be able to provide some good information to Africans who are involved in small businesses, because sometimes people don't realize the importance of right information and education, and that actually goes a long way towards reaching out to the success points that many Africans would like to be able to achieve. So I want to thank you. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of time today, but we'll certainly be happy to see you again. Come back and tell us more about some of the things that this business community within the African community would like to know. So thanks again, Kennedy, for visiting us tonight.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
No worries.